Yes, we're streaming. I think we got everything fixed. Let's launch the game. Which we're running off of CD, by the way. This is there's like a whole thing about there's like Neverhood no CD hack thing to get it running, or you can get it running with what's it called? I'm gonna eat a Mento. You can get it running with ScumVM, but what we're using here, which like I talked about in the first episode and all the tests that I did, is absolutely annoying to size your streaming your stuff in OBS just right for recording and streaming, but okay, so yes, comments up. Go to menu. Let me share this really quickly. Share my phone on vibrate. I know I'm going to get some responses for some stuff, but copy to okay. 2 more places to share it. One more. Nope, not that one. Found it. Said I am live. Come join the fun. Share that to a bunch of my friends. Alright, let's get into it. So we'll go for about half an hour or so. Okay, so wait a minute. Why did I come out here? 'Cause I know what we just finished. We just finished the cutscene with the weasel. Yeah, that's a weasel in Minecraft. It seems like I was gonna say something else to my friends. I forget what it was. But yeah, we just finished. Hold on a second here. There was a little bit of stuttering on the stream. Okay. I mean, looks good. Oops, let me just hit ooh, actually, one more place I want to share this with. I hate it when you open up Facebook and it's like opened up to the last thing you opened up on Facebook. So, hey, cool. So we got an answer from Colby on Facebook, because I asked him, finally doing the Neverhood, let me know if you want to wait until I have all the bricks of clay to watch the story. So we're going to go with that. Now, while we're here, this won't do anything. It only gives you left or right turns. We're going to go here. So we will wait till we have all the bricks of clay and watch the story one time, you know. If you really want to see it with, like, the story kind of being dispersed throughout, watch other people play it. Or, you know, you can even watch the old play that I did with my friend Carrie several years ago. Anyways, we'll go over here first of all. We don't need to, but just to show you, this is what's over here. Actually, it's relevant for the story and how everything fits together. But if you're doing like a speed run, I mean, not that this is a really speedrunnable game. Well, actually, someone has done a speed run with some cheats and stuff. But I mean, other than that, it's not like an improve your time platforming type stuff. It's a point-and-click adventure game, so not really speedrunnable. But that would be something you would skip if you wanted to just beat the game fast. Nice sound. We also get that, but we want this. I like how it's pretty obvious too. You've got a nice happy sound, and then you've got this obviously negative sound, giving you a clue as to what it's supposed to be. Because I think if you had something like, let's say you had Windows 95 startup and Windows 95 shutdown, or any of the startup and shutdown sounds, some people might get nostalgia, but you might also not know exactly like what it means or what it is. On versus off, you know? Also, it kind of sort of looks like another door there. You can't go there, it's not a door. It just kind of looks like that. We're going to go here and turn around, look at it from the other side, and I'll show you what I'm meaning by that. Oh, whoops, also I forgot to point out something. Because, last time I was going to summarize... Because, yeah, it's just a ledge there. Last time I was going to summarize the story of Hoborg. It won't spoil anything, but it's the story in the Hall of Records. So this is a complete summary. It's like loose quotes, non-direct quotes. I don't remember exactly everything is said. But basically, you've got Quatar, or is it Quater? I forget. I think it's Quatar. He sort of is the father of all the gods. He created them. Which, little side note, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and we believe in that. We believe that Heavenly Father, or God, had a father. And what we believe is that he went through a test of Earth, just like we are right now, being mortal bodies. And then, so we're doing the same thing he did, and if we pass, we get to become gods. But they don't specify that here, but they do say that Quater was the father of all of the different gods that created various worlds in the Neverhood, including whatever his name was that flies really fast and makes lots of worlds. So anyways, Quater, one of the gods he made was Hoborg. And he said, hey, you're supposed to go out there and make a world or two. Populate this space that we have. And Hoborg said, okay, I want to make mine of the finest clay. So Quater said, wow, that's a really, 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 really far away. It's going to take you a really, 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 really long time to get there. You can get there, but it's going to take a long time. Alright, here's a telescope, so you can get there. So he gives him the telescope, and Hoborg looks out and sees the finest clay and how wonderful and pure it is, and it's great. So he sets out on this journey. Partway through the journey, there's, it gets hot and tired, and he's really discouraged. Takes a page out of Story of Jonah, whatchamacallit, a leaf, little plant springs up and provides him shade. But then worms come and they eat the tree down, like Jonah. And then we take a page out of whatchamacallit. We take a page out of the story of Adam and Eve. We have this thing where Hoborg tries to make a being out of just the mud that's around him, and it doesn't quite work out. And it kind of is half living, half not, kind of hideous. But long story short, that doesn't work. One of the worms comes back and starts telling him that he can't do it and tempting him. Then, I forget exactly how, but somewhere in there, this island mask goes floating by with Bill, big robot Bill, and Willie on there. And Holborg tries to reach it out with his belt, but he can't. So he takes a little bit of his body, just rips off some skin. Sounds kind of gross, but they're clay. And he crouches onto this mass, and they pull him in. They heal up his wound, become great friends. Bill proves very useful in traveling to get the clay, because Willie's house is being carried by Bill, and they can run really fast. And Bill can go longer than Holborg could walking for periods of time. There's also an important thing where inside of Bill there's a switch set to good. Flip it to the other side and it's bad. He doesn't dare find out what the bad does. Not gonna mess with that at all. Eventually they get to the clay and they grab a bunch of it, enough to make a big world, lots of beings on it. And then on their way home, the monster starts chasing them on their way back to where they're going to build the world. And I forget the name of the monster, but it was something related to hamburger. And that's not me, that's intentional. But this monster starts chasing them, and so, well, it's catching up to them. Bill can't run fast enough. Way to the clay. Also, it likes clay, too, the monster. So, they throw some clay out. It quickly gobbles that up, and it's not enough. But they throw in this clay out, and Holborg's like, well, okay. Can't make a big world, and a lot of people maybe make medium world, and okay, yeah. No, not enough, so they have to throw out more. And eventually, they slow down the monster enough because it's so full of clay. And he's like, well, and the monster would eat them, by the way, okay? But I only have enough to make small world and some beings on it. Okay. Yeah, I'll be okay with what I have. So, not as big as he had hoped, but he can make a world. And here's where this comes in to play. This. Say hello to Willie's house. Yes. Willie's house is up there in the Neverhood. And we'll actually go to Willie's house. Not necessary, but we will. There's also, I'm gonna have to ask online, because there's this thing that one of my cousins said Clayman did once in Willie's house that I've never gotten him to do. And I assume it's the thing that he does, like, while waiting, you know? Because there's Clayman does some funny stuff while you're waiting for things to happen. We're gonna go back to the nursery really quickly. And we don't need to go back here, but we're going to, because I want to go down here, read a few more letters from Willie. I wish I could sing like Terry S. Taylor, but I don't have that voice. I mean, first of all, I'm not really great at singing normal, but he has a slightly more raspy voice. He can do some more things with his lips. I could probably learn some stuff. Let's see. Dear Clayman, pass through the spikes to press the foghorn button. Oh, that's a foghorn. Okay. Thank you, Willie. And that's one that I never got as, like, a kid, because I didn't know that these were hint systems. So we read a whole bunch. Nothing new. He was like, this is getting boring, Clayman. Go do something else. So we did. And then I think we only came back to it after the halfway point. I can't say what happens, but see? Yeah, we read too much. Well, yeah, I can say that after the halfway point, the letters are different. About different stuff. We'll do one more. But yeah, that's the thing. So after we didn't see any of these. Dear Clay, at first this was fun, but now you're being a baby. From Willie. That's my best Willie impression. Hello. Me Willie. Me Willie Trombone. These discs tell a story. Story about good. Story about bad. Okay. Moving on. Actually, we're gonna go here this isn't the next place you go, but there is something I want you guys to see that can only happen if we don't have everything completed. So, wait, whoops. See, that works. That means we missed something. And I think I know what it is, because I know for a fact we just got the, one on the car path over there. So we need to go back into the Hall of Records. The Hall of Records. You'll find out who I'm quoting in a bit. Also, I like how the Hall of Records doesn't have any sound. It's nice and quiet. Well, this part does, but once you go through here, it's silent. Which actually makes sense. Think of it like a library. You want it to be quiet, free from distractions, none of those weird ambient swirly noises which my mom says sounds like someone's stomach gurgling. Also, this kind of looks like a Venus flytrap, but I don't know why it has that thing off the side. And yes, the Venus flytrap is that spider-legged thingy that eats the rings in the nursery. Or, well, the ring. We need to go back down here. Ha! Yeah, we did miss some stuff. Well, nobody watching live. Great. Okay, got comments back. So there we go, we did miss that one. Oh, we didn't do this either. This is, well, yeah. That gives you a clue about what's to come. Although it's actually not entirely necessary to do that, you know. Anyways, close this back up for a reason. So echoey in there too. You know, I'll ask the question when I'm done with this episode, but I need to ask my friend, do we want to put all the discs in at once or not? Because like I said, that was pretty boring. Everybody will. This puzzle. I'm okay at this puzzle. First of all, just like, we need to do this. And this. So that thing we picked up in the Hall of Records last episode was a glass. Nice refreshing drink of water. So now here's the puzzle. So, I'm going to hear that one more time. We need to match the right side to the left side, and you'll see how in just a second. And also, this is one of the puzzles that stays the same. So if you're tone deaf, Google. Google's your friend for this puzzle. So let's see here. We have... Oh, I didn't know, but he does the question thing when it's playing, so... 3... make sure I got those right. The first note's right. So I think 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just to show you what happens when you fill it up, but I think the last one is going to be 3. Nope. First two are right. Three, two. Two, three, 1. Zero. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 1, 0, 3, 4. It seemed like there was a 2 in the sequence. Maybe there's not a 0 in there. It sounds to me like 3, 2, 1, 3, 4, but it's not. Three, 1, 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Well, let's try just the first 3. Nope. Too high on the third note. Three. Actually, you know what? There's a scale. Let's do a scale, see if that helps us. Oh, so I guess 4 is the highest. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and 0. Because 0 is a note. I was wondering how 0 fit in there. 1, 2, 3, 1. I forgot. Three, 1. Oops, I did that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, I get it. So, It's 3, 1, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got it. That's actually really cool that I've clicked in my brain and really got it, as opposed to just trial and error or looking up the solution. I finally had that click in my mind, and it's the same every single time.
Hey, claimant! Say knock knock.
That guy always scared me a little bit as a kid. He was always really creepy. He's called TV Guy, and that's all he ever says. Like, clicking on him does nothing. Yeah, that's it. Ah, we can look out the window, though. It's always watching you. Creepy, too. I mean, a lot of people are watching us nowadays, but it's not like that, okay? Yeah, sure, internet privacy, all that stuff is great, but personally for me, though, if I saw that in a building watching me as security, would be a lot creepier than your standard camera. Just, I don't need my camera to have a face. Got an itch on my back. Now, the reason we closed the elevator doors is because those spikes are tied to these spikes. And you can't climb up here if you don't have the elevator door closed. I think his climbing motion is perfect with the music, too. Got another brick of clay. We can also look out this window here, too. Which, I don't know if that changes or not. Changes view. Can't say why, but yeah. So we got this. I forget what the name of this thing is, but look away if you're squeamish. Ew. Oh, good. Yeah, a little bit gross, but I kind of like that as a kid. Also, I wonder where that pipe goes. Oh, no, yeah, the pipe probably is connecting... There's, like, wires in there connecting the ladder. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? So far, we're the only person we've seen, right? So we're alone. But can you imagine if you were up there, and then someone had to go down the elevator for something, and so then it was closed, and you couldn't get down? Oh, I'd be like, ah, hell, you know. There have to be some system worked out. Also, if you wait long enough, that will close after all. But there's one window, which I think was looking at that, so yeah. Okay. Another thing too, after we had spent so long on this game, like, I would look at smudges of clay. Not here, but, like, look at that. That looks like a little letter V type smudge of clay. Does it mean something? Is it a clue? No, it's not a clue. It's just the texture of the clay. Okay? Not a clue. Oh, buddy. I don't have pen and paper. Actually, hold on. No, I do. I do have some paper. I know I have pens. Paper was the issue last time. Yeah, here we go. I have an old notebook full of drawings that I want to show some of these because they're kind of cool. But this notebook is largely blank, so we're just going to turn to the very end of this old notebook. and use that. And we're gonna need it. Which, interestingly, the thing that we're going to now, we didn't discover. Also, that kind of looks like Clayman's hand right there with fingers, but it's like a cactus or something. Or like these smudges here. Like that particular smudge right there made me think of like not an eel, but like a cartoon vulture. But see this here? That's stuff we're gonna go to in a moment. But we didn't discover this until after we had gone up there, and then we came back and we're like, oh, what's this? So let me grab a pen. Yeah, here we go. Do some writing down of stuff. Because it take me far too long to memorize this. We actually had a guy come into culinary school once. I don't know exactly what relevance this was to cooking, but he talked a little bit about memorization and stuff. Which I guess could be good for memorizing recipes, but and so we learned like mnemonics and a few things, and it was actually really cool, some of the stuff that we were able to remember. Also, part of that too was like just believing that you could, was one thing about it. But so I tried this once, and I got somewhat close, but not quite. Let's go. Elephant, or UNP thing, so... So like that. I'll show you all of them when I'm done. We got a skee ball table. Tree. And some of these are actual objects in the neighborhood, so that's obviously a tree. That's good enough. Teleporter. And you'll find out what that is in a moment. Well, I mean, it is what I just said it is. But you'll find out relevance of that in just a second. Well, more than a second. In a little bit. So then we have this. Okay. That's a projector. Comb. Not any specific item in the game, but it's a comb. At least I see a comb. Okay, good enough. Satellite or weird high thing. Because it looks like... And we're gonna put a little asterisk star thing above that, because we needed to note that one. Ah, same symbol again. And by the way, this sequence is different each game. Almost forgot what that was. Don't think it's anything in the game. Stick with a weird ball. New line on paper, and we got our swirly thing. Good enough. Yeah, and then we got our... I'm gonna give myself 2 lines. So I'm going to move this down a line because I'm running out of room. So, okay. Lollipop, but it's swirly, so it's a cinnamon roll. But lollipops are also swirly now that I think about it. And we're back to the beginning of the sequence, I think. Yes. Just gonna double check till the important sound. Oh no, we can actually check the whole sequence. What? What? No, my sequence is wrong. That thing. Swirly. The sploosh. Lines and dots. Popsicle. Okay. UNP elephant. Skee ball table. Tree. Teleporter. Projector. Comb. Why the heck is that symbol different every time? Because it used to be, I could be remembering this wrong, but I remember it was always the same symbol. It just had the sound above it. I never remember it changing the symbol with the sound. So then we have the sound, okay, then we have our high thing, satellite, whatever that thing is. Cinnamon roll, I guess, is swirl. Splash. Cinnamon roll lollipop. Okay. Pretty sure we got the sequence right. You can always come back if necessary. Oh my... This is probably because I thought I would be doing it the same day, but I didn't. But I forgot the other symbols. We're gonna have to go back and... I remember one of them, but I don't remember the other two. First, let's solve this. Oops. Oh, I'm not looking. Yeah, that one. This one my mom would have problems with, but I have a visual mind, so I can rotate things in my mind and know which one goes where. This one. And they all fall down. I'll show you just really quickly. Let me do... Oops. That was actually literally me being bad, but they all fall into a different location. So, this one is the F thing. LP. I don't know, looks like 10 Commandments to me, or maybe letter B. Like the two tablets as the 10 Commandments, the ones that Moses came down with. Yes. And this one's also different every time, I believe. This one, that one, this one, and this one. Now, check this out. Yeah, now we need to go get a passcode for something. So let's go get that code right now. And, since I know I'm gonna do this episode, I won't write it down. Oh, that's a beautiful walking sound. There were a lot of sounds in here that I just liked. They were fitting and great, and this game has good sound design. I would say it's not like maybe the most amazing sound design. You know, there are some games that probably have better sound design that really rely on sounds, but it's good. It ties things into it. And I have a thing for good sound design, sort of, because, I mean, I make videos and films. I want my sounds to sound good. I custom designed a sound for Airborne Death when I couldn't find anything online that was good. Sadly, nobody's tuned into my stream. Can we look at this again? Oh, no, you can't. Okay. Not that we need to, but yeah, we know it's an H. Which, oh, also, you can solve that puzzle with either the empty slot being on the bottom or the top. Just a little side note. Everybody way go. Now I'm curious, because, you know, we turn off the lights. can you pick up the disc in the thing here? So it was a screw S pie, bottom left slice of pie. And we'll leave that open since we don't need to go back next door, which if we do go back next door, there will be a we'll get to see the ladder retracted in, which we could go next door because there's also one of these video players next door as well. Wonder where it stores the discs, because it's obviously got this special cord thingy going who knows where, interconnecting them. The way I describe this thing, it's, imagine a special VHS player, and if you wanted to watch a movie, you had to have all the multi-VHS tapes for it to put it in at one time, and then you could watch the movie. Which actually, now that I think about it, it's like floppy disks. A lot of floppy disks in old storage use multiple disks to store larger files and games on them. I had one that was that, and it was for Oregon Trail. I don't think I have all the discs. Pretty sure I don't. And like, it was a case where like my parents, I think, maybe threw them away, but I grabbed some of them and they threw them away because like you didn't ever get it working and didn't do it, and like, no! No! Did you guys even pay attention? I did get that working. I played that game. It was fun. I didn't play it a lot, like I only played it once or so, and then kind of forgot about it, but it was fun, and I actually wouldn't mind playing Oregon Trail again. And a little side story, and we'll get back to Neverhood stories. But with that, there was a thing where, like, you know how I used to say, hey, you just died. I'm of dysentery or whatever. I'm the player of the game. How can I die and still be playing? And then a little bit later on, it would say, you died of something else again. Like, I just died of dysentery a while ago. How does that work? So I was telling to my friend that happened, and he's like, oh, that's only if you have a messed up CD. No, not CD. Floppy disk. Floppy disk? That's really old. Anyways, let's watch this cutscene. I almost forgot the sequence, but then I thought and I remembered it. So, it's screw S hi. First things we need to do is this. Now we find out what this thing is. It's kind of obvious, but as a kid I wasn't quite sure until we did that. I like how this is also, like, relatively dramatic, and man, animating that clay is cool. I like how it's somewhat dramatic, but there's not really any music, and while we're here, because I know a lot of you will want to know, what does this do? Well, this does this. And so now, we can look at fuzzy red and do this. Fire off into nowhere. Anyways, let's go back down to the ground where we can actually see stuff. Hold on, I want to look at those. No, it looks like they're just plastic pieces. Doesn't look like they're actual, like, clay. You could? Yeah, you see how it looks like just metal or plastic? I don't know, yeah, you could probably make that out of clay with some support inside to hold it up, but that works good. Also, we need to go in here now, but with the animation of the water splooshing here, makes me wonder, what if you did that one out of clay too? I mean, it looked good with not having it out of clay, but what if, you know, what if they actually made some wavy blue clay that they put up? I'd be fine if you made it translucent in the computer on top of the image, but other than that, yeah, they did a good job. So this was always funny too, as well. Although I remembered it a little bit differently playing again than when I was a kid, and I'll explain what. So it's slippery. I remember birds flying around his head as a kid, but it's not anywhere. Not even on the, like, videos of other people playing this game. And that could be from the few cartoons that I saw as a kid. Because as a kid, I watched PBS, okay? I didn't watch a lot of cartoons that would have birds floating around people's heads. Like, Looney Tunes and whatnot. Which, actually, we need to save our game so we don't lose progress, because it has crashed once or twice. Yes. And, while we're here, yeah. The only way to die in the game moment of silence for all of those who got this far in the game without saving and jumped in the drain. Well, not silence for too long, guys. Credits. Anyways. Okay, we're not doing that again. I wonder. 1 second. I just gotta check. Because there's only one person watching. Okay, I was just making sure that my video was public. We've probably actually already we've gone over a half hour. We'll keep going for a little longer. We'll get to the halfway point in the game. Okay, an elf sings his ABCs. We memorize this. Which, by the way, this is Willie's favorite station. He tells you in a letter.
Now faster.
And it repeats. So I'm gonna try and sing them in a minute. I've come up with lyrics for this song. So as soon as it loops, then I'll try and sing them if I can get them right. car. I'm riding a car on the wall. I'm riding a car. Riding a car on the wall. Riding a car. I'm riding a car on the wall. Riding a car on the wall. Riding a car. I can go all around. Riding a car. I can have so much fun. Then it loops. I forgot one section. I forgot what I put for the switch. Riding a car on the wall. I'm riding a car. Riding a car on the wall. I'm riding a car. I'm riding a car on the wall. Something needs to be different for that. So I'll try and think of something, but we got one from the top, blue, all the way green, second line pink. Hope I remember that, because last time I completely forgot. One from the top, blue, second line pink, one from the top, blue, green's all the way to the top, second line, pink. And this, by the way, is nothing, except for a cool angle. Let's see. One from the top, blue, all the way green, second line, pink. One from the top, blue, all the way green, second line, pink. Got it. Which, by the way, in the first playthrough, we didn't know we needed to memorize that. I think we wrote it down, though. I need to perfect my lyrics, perfect my singing, and then release this as a separate video. Because, man, if they saw it, they'd be like, wow, I put lyrics to that, that's cool. I think they would dig it. Especially Terry S. Taylor. The one who's been singing all of her music. They're like, there's a smudge right there. That kind of looks like a face right there. I would have thought, does that mean something? But it means nothing, literally. My mom didn't think it meant anything, but yeah. The Cannon Monument. This cannon was put here by Hobart, but it's been crossed out, and someone wrote Clog. Which, we would know who Clog is by now. You know, actually, we're gonna have to watch the discs partway through, because I realized this is, dang it. So we'll watch till a certain point in the story, because there's a certain thing you need to see happen for some of the game to make sense. And then afterwards we'll watch the rest of the discs later, like Colby said. There's also a game that we might play once, maybe. It's, so it was, I think it's called Neverhood 2, because there was actually a game called Neverhood 2, slated to be released, but it never was. But someone made a short little game called Neverhood 2 that's a kind of cliffhanger, never actually finished. The reason I question showing it, though, partly, is because there's one part where you have one of those Roman statues. You guys know the ones I'm talking about. Anyways. Yeah, so this is Willie's house. You can't go inside it or anything. But it's got... There's Willie's dad there. Also got a belt of some kind. I don't know if that's like a pouch on his belt. Or, you know, if that's just his belt. They got some shoes here too, some boots. We're gonna wait one more minute to see if Clayman does something. Also, I don't want to move the mouse because I don't want Clayman to think I'm doing something. But aside from the lamp, we got those things in packages on the ground. It looks like hot dogs. Or like toes or something. But yep, Clayman is just admiring the house. Okay, I'm waiting for the time to change on my tablet to 9:40, and then we'll go. Come on. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but I'm still waiting. Come on. There we go, 9:40. Actually, it's a little bit faster than my phone. Phone just changed now. So, clicking on this does nothing. Also seems like the game gets slow for a bit if you wait around that long. Anyways, let's go back. Okay, I gotta remember myself. One from the top, blue, all the way full green, second line purple. Which, oh, actually, I didn't even actually fully share to Facebook. Let me do one more thing while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Text my mother. Trying to remember if I sang my song right. I'm riding a car. I'm riding a car on the wall. I'm riding a car. I'm riding a car on the wall. And riding a car. I can have so much fun riding a car. I can go all around. I got that flip last time, because all around is supposed to be last. Because I can have so much fun going all around. Anyways. Also, gotta remember, an elf sings his ABCs. Which... So, here's a cool thing coming up. Let's go here. You know, also, I think this could be cool if they made this into more open world where you could go anywhere almost. Like, you could walk everywhere. If they made it where, like, you have to walk between places. Might not have worked for, like, the puzzle aspect and where you're supposed to go. But it would be cool if you could walk two different things and it would be obvious if you could go there. But you could free walk around with, like, the arrow keys or something. I would like that. Got another disc. Now, if you guys want to hear the radio stations, go watch the old series I did with my friend Kiri on the Neverhood, or just Google them, YouTube them, watch someone else's Let's Play. Number 8. Simon takes the A train. I forget the name of that one. Hold on, we're gonna find a specific station that's funny, and then we'll open up the door.
Sound effects record number 32. Man reading. Man relaxing. Woman in outer space. Man watching television with volume at 0. Man watching silent movie. Freeway sound from 20 miles away. Lunch at the recording studio. Man getting a bright idea. Woman handling a situation with kid gloves. A mime and his audience. Tree falling in the forest.
Does anybody hear it?
Dead insect. A swarm of dead insects.
Yeah, that's it.
Sound effect.
Which bright idea to me is always like that. I have an idea. Oh. Oh, this one's funny too. By the way, I forgot to show you guys. There's all my symbols. Actually, hold on a second. Boom. Oh, whoops. Yeah, there's my symbols. You can see them good enough. Okay, anyways. Nope. Not gargling drummer. That's basketball playing, but that's not what it's called though. It's called Down in the Mines. Spring has hearts a-glowing. Spring has sprung, and small hearts are glowing. Spring has sprung, and all the lost knowing. But spring has come. Spring has sprung. Spring. Sorry, I sound horrible. He sounds amazing. Terry S. Taylor, everybody. Just coffee and other desserts. We struggled to tell what he was saying back in the day. But now we can tell. And there's Google for lyrics. Cruller. Fritter. Bear claw. Mud pie. Glazed delight. Donut hole. Eclair. Croissant. Maple bar, jelly filled, custard filled, cookie, pie, cobbler, cake, cheesecake, lemon parm, something, fruit, accordion. Yeah, that's like their heavy metal, deep, raspy voice song. We're looking for... Nope. Oh. This song is relevant because we thought it meant something. Just listen.
Thirsty.
I need Wawa. So he's asking for water, kind of like a baby. Here we go. So it's like, who are we supposed to take water to? Hold on. Hold on. No. Come back. Well, never mind. We're here now. Like, who do we need to take water to? Oh, actually. Let's look out. No, go here, please. Go up the stairs, Clayman. Because I want to look out the window. So yeah, there's a view of the wall. It's beautiful. Anyways, let's pull this. See what this does. Such a pixelated string, but whatever. Turns on the lights. We got a machine labeled Bobby, Baby Y. Let's go inside and see what it is. I know what it is, but you guys don't. Let's see. We get this. That does that. That rotates those things. And that makes a light happen, but nothing special. What you need to do is this. Then you go inside the machine. And you get this. So, orange... Let's try this again. I gotta somewhat memorize this. Orange, blue, yellow, orange, purple. So, orange... Y... G... Blue. So that should be blue. Yes. Blue. B. I. V. R. O. So, blue, orange. Because we're trying to spell Bobby. That's yellow. My bad. Does it skip red? So that should be blue. No, that's green. So R-O-Y-G, green, blue. It should be indigo. I think it skips some of the rainbow, because then violet. Oh, it skips the... It just goes purple instead of R-O-Y-G-V-I-V. So it's either indigo or violet. So R-O-Y-G red, orange. So yellow and orange. So ROYGBOYGB. Forget what the last one's supposed to be. Oh, so it's the pink, purple. P, then ROY. We got it. This is it. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Ah, we're little! Anyways, what do we got here? I know what this is. Yeah, I've played this before. Got a fire extinguisher that looks like, and some weird stuff. If I get this right, I'll be like, great. We'll do this. If I get this combo right, I'll be like, wow, lucky guess, but we didn't want it to be right. What? What? No, I didn't. Hold on, one second. Sorry for the delay, guys. I had to share that with my mom because, like, I just guessed it right, which we don't want it to be right. So, we're gonna go back in here and do this. And we don't need to memorize that one. Also, there's that weird double lines there that disappears when I'm small. Don't know what it is, but when it's double lines, it looks like a pig nose or something. So that combo is visible here. Wow, lucky guess. Oh, also, you can see those right there. Those, I believe, are the tops of the bottles for the other combo. And I don't know what else is back there, what all that pots and weird stuff is. But let's go on up. Actually, you know, over there. We can look out the window and see the same thing as earlier. Anyways, we're here now. Let's do this. We're almost to the halfway point. And then we'll go ahead and end our stream for this session. So let's see if we can remember. Oh, and it's flipped too, so it was that. What's this? Actually, I need to show you what happens when you get it wrong, because it's funny. I think this is funny. That always made me laugh as a kid. If I sing it for the first time right now, I probably would laugh too. But anyways, it's this. What's this? What's this? This is the right combo. Oh, we're getting bigger again. So, this is the point where, at the game, we're like, okay, now what? Ah, we're stuck. We can't go anywhere. Help. Ah. And I think this is where we broke out the cheat sheet. And I think we tried to figure some stuff out after this. But let's go ahead and take a look at these while we're here. So we got a sheep thing. It's always kind of hard to tell where you clicked before, too. One of the gods. Don't know who that is. So we were there, so we're here. Ah, same spot. But then, did we miss one? I'm lost. That's the sheep. See what I mean? So then, here, I guess. We got... kind of looks like Hoborg, but it's not Hoborg. That guy. We'll see him in a little bit. Got this one. A little bit of lag there. There's Willie's dad. I forget his name. But Willie's really nice, so he seems like a cool guy. I wouldn't mind meeting this guy. Hoborg. Yep, that's Hoborg. I once read about her. I forget why. She's next to a donut thing. Pretty sure... no, it has a crown, so... I don't think that's one of the gods, but I'm not sure. We can also look out the window, and we get this lovely view of the other vials and stuff, and a view out there. Oops. We got this guy here, and that view, and this. Which, I don't know if that's what that guy actually looks like or not. And then, oh no, then we have that person. Oops. And finally, we have this one that we read a little bit about. The one that goes super fast and just makes lots of worlds and doesn't speak to any of them except for those 6 that he did. And we can't actually see it, but we see there its end capped with one of the sheep. But this scared me so much. But we broke out cheat sheet, figured out how to get out of here. Also, there are little symbols on our rooms where you get bigger that I thought meant something, but they don't mean anything. So here, we're gonna put our discs in now because it's gonna be boring later, even though Colby wanted to wait. Okay. Oh, we got quite a few. See what I mean? So, we'll watch some of the story. Oh wow, it's actually pretty complete. Because if there's missing discs, it will skip over. But we've already seen those, so we'll start here.
It all starts with Hoborg, a being who had to create because he had to. He make a world full of beauty and wonder. This world, the Neverhood, a world where he could live forever and evermore.
I respect you.
Hoborg thought.
I respect you, Hoborg, as a creator of this world that we're living in. But why did you make that tree? Please, no. That's the one thing I don't like about your Neverhood, Hoborg. But other than that, yeah.
Hoborg thought this world would make him happy, but it make him sad. Walking around his big, beautiful new world make him feel all alone. But then Hoborg get him an idea. He said,
I know. I'll make a friend to enjoy this world with me.
Hoborg happy to have a new friend. He named him Clog and welcome him to the Neverhood.
Everything you see here is yours to enjoy. You and I shall spend all our days here together. With you by my side, I'll make more...
Corral!
No! No, Clog. This crown is the only thing that you cannot have. I am ruler of this world, the Neverhood, and a ruler needs his crown. Surely you can understand that. Now go and explore your new home, while I go back to my throne room to plan some more people to make.
So Hoborg go to make more friends, and Clog start thinking bad things. Sitting in the throne room, Hoborg start thinking about who he make next.
Huh? What? My crown!
So, that's what we have so far. We have to watch it even though Colby doesn't want us to. But let's go here. We're almost at the halfway point of the game. One more thing to do, then we'll go ahead and end the stream and pick up later. Well, first of all, look at that. So, there's the burping tree. Around here is the broken area with the, there's a little red car. We got that building. We got the bridge, which is up, but it's not up. So I wonder what happens. There's Willie's house. There's the purple building going to the bridge. Water house. Holla Records, the nursery, that tree thing, Dynamite Shack, TNT Shack, whatever you call it. Yeah, oh, and there's the cannon. I wonder if the bridge just magically goes up when you're not around. That's what I've theorized, but I'm sure it doesn't, because that wouldn't make sense for the control panel. So again, there's another thing where you could go down there to the bridge, and then someone wouldn't be able to get across the bridge, and if they raised it up, this would have to be a thing where you'd need like a separate set of controls. Treat it like an elevator almost. And have a separate set of controls down in the valley there. But the halfway point sequence. One second, guys. Who is this? look at his teeth. They're great. Is it? I like how it's supposed to be pure black, but yet there are some artifacts in the back. Some of the brown. Which you guys can't really see that on the stream, can you? Oh no, it just shows black on the stream. Well, on my end, you see a little bit of brownish artifacts in the black sometimes. So, yeah, that's it for this episode of The Neverhood. Thank you all so much for watching. Whenever you do watch, if you liked it and you're ready for more Neverhood, click the like button. Before you get subscribed, though, check out my other content, see if you like the variety of stuff that I do on this channel. If you do, get subscribed and click the bell icon so you're notified of when I upload videos, because some of my videos get 0 views, and I'll see you guys in whatever's next.